Hello. Finally, I got this horizontal after the video was vertical twice. And I had my phone horizontal. I'm Angelo. I've been homeless in Northern Virginia for 3 months now. Thought I'd go by Dollar Tree, get some rubbing alcohol. Somebody recommended I put my razors in rubbing alcohol before I dry them. Because I got this rash. Had a rash on my face, and it seems like it's coming back. And could be from unsanitary razor. I also got tiny little cups to put the razors in to soak it in the rubbing alcohol. And what was the other thing? I got little tubes to plastic like containers for my toothbrushes, because normally I just stuff them in my backpack. I don't even worry about them keeping them clean or anything. There goes a Tesla. I won't be driving that. Here's how you know you're in a crappy parking lot. One, all the crap on the ground. I don't know if you can see all that. Crap everywhere. Take a look. Get a gander at the goods. Other thing, I don't know how far we are from the ocean, but look at all the seagulls behind me. Okay, a lot of them went away, but you can see them like over there. I don't know if you all can see them. Stuffed myself at the buffet here. Didn't work out today. I was in a bad mood. So, not gonna try and beat myself up over it. Just go to the gym tomorrow and work out hard. I've been working out almost every single day for like 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes more. Since I went homeless, only taking breaks for like vacation. I mean like holidays when the gym is closed. But I decided maybe I have to cut it back. Maybe I have to just do it like 5 days a week and not work out 7, because I'm not getting in the writing I want to do, not studying all the Spanish I want. You know, I gotta prioritize a little better. It's hard losing weight. I know you're all disappointed because you all expect me to keep my body in perfect condition. Well, sorry. I'm so sorry. What the hell's going on? Is this going out or what? I understand it's Sunday, or maybe people just don't want to watch. 3 people here? Alright, I just say that because sometimes YouTube's glitching. Like, I can't even see how many likes my live streams get. So I don't even, and it's just a glitch from YouTube. Anyways, click the like button though. That'll help get this shared by YouTube. We all know how YouTube is. How many people here? 3? These are prescription sunglasses, by the way. Wear them while driving, and the sun's kind of bright right now, although it's finally setting. Just gotta walk around and exercise after I ate that buffet. Knew I wouldn't feel good eating that buffet. I was like, screw it, I'm angry. I was in a bad mood after work last night. Just didn't want to be at work. Nothing happened. Oh my goodness, and there's an apartment complex here. How sad. Oh, you can see all the pigeons, or whatever, seagulls behind me. It's seagulls, not pigeons. See the plane? Oh, there. Oh, it's like it went in my ear. It was a frustrating night at work. I just didn't want to be there. I felt even so much nicer at Dollar Tree today. Just going there, you know. Like, I just felt more like myself. I don't like being at the bar. Not my environment. Not my kind of place. If you don't know, I work nights as a bouncer. Been doing it for 5 years. Job itself is fine. It's just not the environment I want to be in. It's miserable. What's this car doing? It's like parked in the middle. What the hell? So this person was not thinking. Look at this. This car is just parked like right here in like the lane. There's no parking space painted. Look what is parked out in the middle of the parking lot. I'm in a nasty parking lot. Look at this crap. Oh, that limo. I was like, what's a limo doing here? Well, the limo's beat to hell. I couldn't see it from the other side. Let's go take a look. Do not touch. Pep Boys has, what's WO? I'm in Woodbridge. It's also known as Woodbridge because every time you drive through, basically there are going to be cops with their sirens flashing, going somewhere. And sure enough, that happened. Driving down Route 1 here, a bunch of cop cars came by with weird noises. This is not bird shit, by the way. It's like salt. All this salt in the parking lot. So I went to the Golden Buffet Grill. I got good food, but I have such a small stomach. I can't eat much, and so it was a waste. About 20 bucks. But I was like, I just want to try it, and I'm not going to eat much of anything else today. Dollar Tree, where I got some rubbing alcohol for my razors, because my rash might be coming back. So somebody said, get rubbing alcohol and soak my razors in them. So okay, that's what I did. I got these tiny little cups, like Dixie cups, and filled it with rubbing alcohol and just put my razor in it for like 15 minutes. Actually, more than that. It smells like something burnt, like burnt fireworks here. And this is depressing. Real after last night. So this is all like salt or something. I thought it was bird shit at first when I drove through here. But this is another sign you're in Woodbridge. You can't tell if bird shit's covering everything or it's just like some kind of a chemical treatment of the road. So work was real frustrating last night. I just did not want to be there, and I couldn't sleep well today. The temperature went up so high, I almost don't need a jacket. So in my car, it was getting pretty hot, and I couldn't sleep. So I didn't work out today. I was like, I'm just so mad. I'm so frustrated. I want to go out and start writing something where I'm just going to commit to making it a 2-person story that I can do out on the road. I want to walk over to this Hispanic supermarket. What's it called? El Compadre Grocery. That's another word. In English, we don't say words phonetically. So, grocery, it's spelled like there's an SH in there, even though it's a C. Grocery store. You would never say grocery. Grocery store. Grocery. Wait, no, you do. What am I doing? Grocery store. You don't say grocery store. What the hell? I just forgot how I speak in English. Navy recruiting station. Oh my goodness. It feels so exploitative. I need some water. So it's been, just frustrating. I can't stand the smell of Popeye's chicken. That's a Popeye's right there. This is where I had to get the bed frame, by the way. For the bed, the full-size bed I got, you can see video of my mom and I putting it together. They delivered the frame to the wrong store. So I had to go to one to pick up the bed itself, and the guy who worked there didn't know how to tie it down to my car, so I had to show him by just looking it up on YouTube, and then I had to come here for like a 40-pound bed frame that the guy didn't even help me open the door. Get out of here. Look at all these birds. Oh my goodness. These are some big birds. Parajos in Espanol. What are they all doing? So I don't know how close we are to the Atlantic Ocean. I mean, we're right away, not far from it. Interesting. What are birds thinking about? All right, a second. I am not going to try and feed the birds here. It would be funny, but I'm not. They make nice sounds. And they have a good look when they fly. You know, different birds have different look. But frustrating night. Didn't want to talk to anybody. Just wondering, like, what the hell? Like, I've been out at like a bar at night with more than one person, like once in like the last, I don't know, 5 years. Like, I'll go to bars once in a while, but usually I'll just go with one friend. And I see people out with friends, I'm like, what is this? Like, I don't even know what this is. And by the way, I hate doing that. I hate people overhearing what I have to say. It creeps me out. I don't like people looking at me when I'm talking to somebody else. So, no dinner parties for me. No hosting big events. And Angelo, what do you think? My thoughts are for, me and one other person to hear, at most. Creeps me the hell out. Okay, here's my biggest fear. And I hate it when it happens. My biggest fear is being stuck in a conversation with someone who's just not good at conversation. That's awful. I am most miserable when that happens and desperate to leave. When, like, I'm stuck somewhere, I'm like, oh, great, this person cannot hold on a conversation. It's going to be miserable. I remember I kind of told one guy to stop it when I'm not moving to Mexico, but sounds nice. So I'm in Woodbridge, guys, or it's also called around here Hoodbridge. But I was talking to this guy, and he fucking wouldn't stop. Like, what the hell was he doing? We were talking about movies, and this guy was it was funny. He was a little manipulative. Like, he was, these are all Hispanic stores here. That's cool. Got Dollar Depot, La Taza Panaderia. La Taza means like cup. So Panaderia, it's like bakery, bread. Bakery. El Compadre, grocery. Oh, maybe I should get, a phone, because I want to get a phone for, people to call in and do like a second phone that, people can call in. We can do a call-in show, and it would be a prepaid phone. Well, I was going to say phone. So I want to see what they got here. Just prepaid. They got everything here. Phone cards. Now, can someone explain to me how this works? How am I going to do this? So, first of all, I want a flip phone. I want a cheap phone. Or actually, wait, should I do it with a flip phone? And that means people have to call me with a phone number. And it might be hard if people are in other countries to call me. Or should I get a smartphone and use Skype, and that way people in other countries can call me? What should I do? Metro PCS. Could they do this here too? Estamos contratando. It's like we are contracting. Oh, a little furniture store here. Don't know where I'm going to put it. Wow, it really is a little furniture store. Huh, cheap beds. Wonder what the catch is. You got apartments behind the stores. Hi, Dewey. I remember you. Is that how I pronounce your name? I remember you commenting. Thank you for joining. I am in Woodbridge. I had well, it wasn't a bad night at work. I was just miserable at work. Sometimes I get in a mood. And by the way, everybody click like. That helps get this to the top of YouTube. Si ve cerrado antes de las 9 de la noche o no le atienden, llama al 703. I always mess up numbers. 703 953 0235. I don't know how any of this works with prepaid phones. I went to Walmart last night, but it's like there's nobody in the electronics section to help me. So I was like, do I just bring one of these cards to the cashier? But I doubt they have a cell phone stowed away behind the register. So I don't exactly know how that would work. Now, let's see. $25. But I would need Skype, right? Hi, Demetria. Demetria, wow. From Australia. Recarga aquí. Llama a móviles, digo, en Guatemala, por solo 8.5 centavos por minuto. Should I get a smartphone? Because Skype would be better, right? So people can call me from other countries. So Demetria could call me, or Demetria. So Demetria could call me, and all my people around the world, from the Netherlands to wherever. I don't know. I don't even know. Recargas de venta aquí. Means like recharge of sale here. That's weird when they have the window blacked out. Pick up some groceries here. I gotta get some water. It's Woodbridge is not all a dump. There are nice places. I had a friend who lived in Woodbridge that I would visit kind of regularly. And one problem, there's barely any public transportation, barely buses. So it's a lot of big, huge roads. Big, winding roads everywhere. Woodbridge. So, work last night was just miserable. I gotta go back tonight. It's a Super Bowl. Who cares? What an incredibly racist organization to keep calling Kaepernick out. It's amazing how conservatives are like ripping out their hair about him while they pretend like Jackie Robinson's birthday was the other day. Like, oh, it was totally different when Jackie Robinson was protesting. Now Colin Kaepernick has not. They're saying the same things people said about Jackie Robinson, about Martin Luther King, that they're communists, they're agitators, they're black nationalists. They want to destroy the white race. All this crap. They're paid with an agenda. The anti-Semitic illusions, conspiracy theories. They say the same crap. Ben Shapiro, it's so amazing. Like, these guys, like, it's like they're circling this thing. They're like, whoa, let's not talk about black people killed by police, or you're going to talk about it, get out of the way. Like, they cannot talk about it, ever. They cannot bring themselves to talk about it. Racist losers like Mark Levin, Ben Shapiro, Eric Harley, Gary McNamara scream about this stuff. But they can never say, well, what is Colin Kaepernick talking about? And Eric Harley and Gary McNamara in particular, they bring it up constantly. We talk about the substance of the issues. The liberals cannot handle talking the substance. And then when they're talking about anything like remotely approaching the criticisms of police or immigration, or discrimination in general, they act like little children. They're like, well, I don't know. There were 26 million stops by police last year, and so good enough. They were literally talking about it and then just moved on. Like, they didn't get into how many times black people were stopped without cause, how their neighborhoods are over policed and are not well maintained by cities, how the bail bonds are set high, how they're left to languish in jail. They're arrested for stuff that white people don't get arrested for. They are way disproportionately arrested for drug dealing compared to white people. And they don't make up anywhere close to the number of drug dealers they're arrested for. And Eric Harley, it's like amazing. Eric Harley and Gary McNamara, they're like, we're going to talk about the substance. Let's get down to it right here. 26 million stops by the police last year alone. That's good enough. It's like, what's the implication there? That a few dead black people are like inevitable? What's the implication? They are cowards. They are such racists. They are such white supremacists. They just put a pleasant smile on it. Same with Mark Levin, Bags, Ben Shapiro. I call him Body Bags because he inspired Alexander Bissonnette to shoot up that mosque in Canada, in Quebec. And he hit the number one person he visited online was Ben Shapiro. Shapiro constantly spreads anti-Muslim fear-mongering and lies, and he just feels this. He just feels that Muslims are all radicalized. He doesn't have any facts to back it up. And then he tried to dismiss Alexander Bissonnette and say, this evil piece of crap. Like, it's so funny. He can't talk about him like he's human. Because if he talked about him like that, he would have to acknowledge that Bissonnette had influences and that he clearly had interests, and Ben Shapiro was at the top of that. You see who he was looking, you see Ben Shapiro's rhetoric, and Alexander Bissonnette, you can watch a video of him in the police interview afterwards saying, I thought I was defending my family by doing this. And you can compare that with Ben Shapiro saying there are like 680 million radicalized Muslims. This is a problem, folks. And he acts like, well, what does that have to do with... I mean, he has no response to it. He just said that evil piece of crap. Cannot say anything. And by the way, he absolutely encourages and celebrates Muslim deaths. He wrote an article when he was young, saying, a lot younger, saying he didn't care about civilian casualties in Afghanistan. He wrote racist stuff about Arabs living in sewage and Israelis liking to build it. Mark Dice is terrible. And another reason Mark Dice is terrible, my brother likes a channel on YouTube that has Mark Dice videos. But he's awful. He's a racist. It's so obvious seeing like these guys now, these conservatives, filtered through the experience I have now, compared to how I listened to them when I was younger. A lot of the same guys. So a lot of them were around, like Sean Hannity, Rush Limbaugh. I read Rush Limbaugh's books, Tucker Carlson, Tammy Bruce, Larry Elder. I read all of these people's books. Not every single one of their books necessarily, but those people and more. Who else? Rich Lowry. A lot of others. I don't even remember their names. What's his name? The guy who talked about liberal bias in the media. Bernard Goldberg. Who else? Can't think. And now seeing them, I'm like, these people have no principles whatsoever. Oh, look at these birds. Come here, birds. Come here. Land. Land. Land, I summon you. So anyways, yeah, I got to work tonight during the Super Bowl. Not that I care. It's not. I don't care. I just want to get a decent job. Really? Oh, okay, so I did a live stream late last night. Dustin, I'm going to, I want to just do a call-in show, like on different topics of the show or general calls. I was thinking about it in part because Tim Heidecker does his office hours where he interacts with fans. I'm going to charge up my phone a little bit in my car. Ooh, my car's a mess. I got some trash to throw away, but I'm sick of my car being dirty and smelling bad too. That's a problem. Got to take care of that. Oh shit! I knocked over the rubbing alcohol. Look! I had my... Damn! My jacket knocked it over like this. This is what I put the razor in. I took it out earlier. And I gotta cut down going to the gym. I think I really like going. It's important. Today I was in such a bad mood and I woke up late. I was like, I want to get writing. I really want to write something that I want to shoot soon. It'll be a surprise for everybody. Find 2 actors. Ew. Those are rubbing alcohol. And just do it super low budget. At least the rubbing alcohol, it's a better smell than whatever other smells are coming out of my car. Yeah, just calls based on your needs, your questions. I'll set you straight. I don't think I'm going to get a phone today. Shit, I got to think it through and figure out what I'm going to do because I think I do want a smartphone. Well, I guess a bunch of dirt came off my razor and hair. I'll dump this out. I'm going to go through so much rubbing alcohol, guys. May as well clean off more of my console. But work was really frustrating because I just hate being... There's nothing horrible, but I just don't want to be in the bar environment. It's not for me. The conversations are not the level I want to be on. I was so much happier just now being in Dollar Tree, saying, you know, hi, how are you, and excuse me, and whatever. Because I feel like this is an environment... First of all, I don't like competing with music for people's attention. So, you know, it's a bar. We got music playing somewhat loudly. Fortunately, it's not like some bars where it hurts your ears and you have to scream. It's just, you know, enough sound to fill out the whole bar. And just makes me fucking miserable. I truly, truly hate it. I've been doing it for 5 years. I'm getting ready to do something. You all have to look away. It's... and girls. Hold on. Don't, whoa, what am I doing? Oh yeah, this is good. This works. Let's see if I can get a nice view while I take care of some... I have to attend to me for a moment. I have some business to attend to. Pardon me, please. Excuse me, everybody. Excuse me. Oh. Let's see, is this gonna work? Hold on, everybody. I'm coming. I have to do something. Ew. Be right back. It's just gonna take a second. What am I doing, you ask? Well, I can't say right now. Just hold on. A bunch of shit, man. My position is all awkward. I gotta get in a better position. Oh, this helps. Okay, don't look. Oh, shit. Alright. Come on. Woo. Okay, I'm coming back, everybody. All right, what were we talking about? My job, right. Turn around. Yeah, I hate my job. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I really shouldn't have eaten that buffet, but that's all right. I'm not going to beat myself up over eating at the buffet. Really, I didn't eat a ton. And not working out today. I only ran 10 minutes yesterday before I had diarrhea. Had to get off the treadmill. Somebody got towed? Oh. I feel like half of Woodbridge must be tow truck drivers and tow truck companies. Wow. Can someone confirm this? Can we get a second person to confirm Lauren's account? Been putting this foot fungus stuff on my face. Sorry, that's close, but I didn't shave today. I'm hoping whatever rash I have is going away. What time is it? 5:20. This whole area sucks. Alexandria sucks. It's hard to get anywhere, hard to park anywhere. Really want to change what I'm doing. And last night I had to clean up bathroom because urinal flood, and I had to mop up, and there was so much water it was faster to sweep water into a dustpan. And I was like, this is better than standing around. Maybe I should just take another job. I mean, at what point is this whatever money I'm making, because I'm making $15 an hour, that's good pay, but whatever money I'm making, is it worth the toll on my mental health and my well-being? Should I just... Oh, I see a tow truck driver driving around. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I wonder if the tow was for the mechanic here. Um, wonder if I should just get some job, just doing something. I for one thing, I don't like the noisy environment. I don't like being somewhere. I like it so much more when it's quiet at my job. But that's, you know, before it gets busy and then the music gets louder. So thinking about another job. Man, I was in such a bad mood last night. It's like, I don't understand why I'm here. I don't want to be here. There's nowhere to run away to, nowhere to escape to. Even around here, I want to find a cafe to write in. Like, to sit down and write. Everywhere is a pain in the ass to get to, park in. I don't know what I'm going to do. Bullshit. That's what I got for my toothbrush. I was just sticking pack and didn't care for a long time, but I'm like, okay, I'll try and maintain some semblance of hygiene. So I got this from Dollar Tree. I like the sound it makes. Oh fuck! Toothbrush got a little dirty. Well, I guess, you know what? I guess we'll go on a little drive because I'm gonna go try and find a cafe, sit down and write, then work tonight. I almost thought about stopping at the gym because I didn't work out today. I was in such a bad mood. I just want to get out. Like, I was like, the only thing that's gonna make me feel better right now is writing. So that's what I do, and I got some time before work. I'm gonna have to cut down my workouts, I think. And I apologize to everybody. I know everybody expects me to work out every day and keep my body in form, but I think maybe I should cut it back to just 5 or 6 days a week, because I've been going 7 days a week. And also, just get tired. The gym I've been going to is so damn depressing. That gym is the equivalent of this parking lot. I can't stand it being, I don't know, here's the thing that trips me out. I know I'm miserable there. I want to know, why isn't everybody else miserable there? And YouTube is still glitching out. I cannot see how many likes I have. But just like, because it gets YouTube to promote the videos. Oh, more people are joining now. So, hey everybody, I'm Angelo. I've been homeless in Northern Virginia for 3 months. I'm in a parking lot in Woodbridge. I think I'm going to move out of here, drive out of here. The parking lot's disgusting. There's a lot of seagulls here. I forgot to get water. I have a little water left. And I work as a bouncer. I work nights. I hate my job. I hate bouncing. I so desperately wanted to just leave last night. Just feel totally disconnected from everybody there. It's not my environment. I don't like the noise, the sound level. I'd much rather be. I enjoy it so much when it's quiet. I cannot understand why people like music. It is true. At concerts, I've been to concerts. The best part, the part where it's like I stop being tense and I relax, is when the music stops and then the singer just talks. I'm like, this is awesome. Can they just talk the rest of the show? Comfortable. It's like noise in my head. Dewey said, do you go to Planet Fitness? They are all depressing. Yeah, I do go to Planet Fitness. It's $20 a month. So yeah, that's not going to be necessarily always the greatest location or facilities, but they're really good. I'll give them that. Like, they got showers. There are tons of locations. So if I travel across the country, like pretty much, I can plan, to have a route along Planet Fitness locations, so I can always shower. Um, there is one super nice location they have that's really luxurious. That's like 30 miles from here. But that one's awesome, man. The showers are big, and it feels like, you're in like like a CEO's private spa or something. But I really hate my job, and I've been looking up. I think I might just have to take some. I realize how much I'm hating this, and I do want to get in, and we can have a call-in show. I'll just play it on speakerphone while I have this phone going. Uh, right? Yeah. Um, yeah. There's no other gym I'd want to go to that's nearly as convenient and has as many locations and cheap. But I've been looking at like jobs, and the only places I'd want to be TV or theater. I used to work backstage for like 2 years at plays and musicals, but I got busy with videography. I worked in theater for a while. I'd like to do it again if I could get paid. That's a challenge, because a lot of places are just volunteer. And TV, like news. And it might not be around here, because I've applied to places around here for working in video journalism. So a place more likely to hire me might be a smaller city that doesn't have as rigorous requirements for somebody to work there. But I don't want to have to do that. I think I can still manage to live around here. That's a bit as to whether I can pull that off. Big question. Oh, I just want to away. There's nowhere to drive. There's nowhere to escape to. Oh, my stomach. I was making good progress losing weight too, but it's all right. Don't beat yourselves up, people, when What's up, Marshall? Hey, buddy. Ha! It's a guy I knew. If you never mind, I won't get into it. Got to look up some other work. So I realized it's not just the Jays. I hate the environment. I should not be a bouncer. It is not for me. Some people, changing environments is an important thing for them. So I'm really going to have to think about being in an environment that's better suited for me. Where the hell am I going to stop at now? I want to go to... I guess I'll go to Starbucks if I have to. Why'd I have to eat all that food? Something's clicking and clacking on my car. On the outside. Nice looking laundromat. I knew the guy who was on the highway picking up signs. That's why I yelled at him and I waved at him. It wasn't just a random guy. Again, click the like button, helps get this video shared by YouTube. Hey, if I can work full-time on YouTube, that'd be a hell of a thing. Let's see if I can pull this off. I'm really getting to the point where I'm tired of showering, at least in the crappy showers. And sometimes they're dirty, and you know, it's just tedious to do. It would be nice to be home. Then again, being at home, it's like I was missing some challenge. By the way, I'm still amazed I can drive after the 9 months I spent disabled and I was unable to drive. It's still amazing to me to be able to do this. If you don't know, I was disabled. Look up Angelo was disabled for 9 months on YouTube. You'll find it. You'll see my story. It's getting warmer now, which sucks for sleeping in my car because my car heats up in the sun and then I'm sweating in my sleeping bag. But then I can't really sleep with it even just opened up. It's too hot and uncomfortable. So it went from freezing, which I prefer, to going up to like 40 degrees today or something, which is actually too hot. And the sun was beating down. The sun was hitting my car hard. You know the crappy thing about even if I get a job around here that pays decently, like say even if it pays $30,000 a year, and I just found I got my W-2, did my damn taxes, which is a rant in itself. It's so complicated for someone with a very simple tax return like me. Even I made $20,000 last year. I didn't know that. I thought I added up in my head my income, you know, my days worked and everything. I thought I made around 15,000, but okay, I made 20,000 or just under 20,000 last year. Even if I made 30,000, tried to get a place, I would probably have to get a room with other people, barely able to afford it. So I'd be miserable all over again, sinking my money into it, barely having money to get by. And even if I got a job like that, say at a TV station, and I would be interested in getting it, I'm going to look into it when I get my laptop out and this week start looking at which jobs I should apply to. Even if I get a job, like 30,000 a year, what is that? And I'm probably not going to get 30,000 a year, 25,000. So what is that? Like $1,500 a month or $1,400, something like that. Whatever, $1,500 a month, let's say. So I'll still barely be getting by. And even like, how long will I have to work that job before I'm able to actually move into a place? So I'll still have to be homeless for a while. And then working, you know, full hours, a full-time job, and trying to go to the gym. I mean, it's what I got to do. It might just be what I have to do. But it's going to be a big challenge. got some other stuff planned I won't tell you about, but I'm working on some other types of videos I want to make that hopefully I can make it all happen and pull it all off. It's going to be a lot of work. I'm planning on it. I also have a cooking video with my mom I shot last week that I have to edit. Oh, somebody stopped on the road. Yeah, any of you hate your job? I've never had a job I truly liked. I worked at a movie theater and I was like really enamored with the idea of working at a theater. And it was, I guess, fine. I learned a lot. It was very stressful. I did that for like a year and a half. In a way, the best job I ever had was working at Enterprise Rent-A-Car, washing cars in their parking lots. Oh. And driving customers around because I got to be outside. It's just laid back. After a while, my coworkers kept being replaced with like dumber and more selfish people to the point where it's like I was fucking furious. I was like, why the fuck do these people even need college degrees? They're assholes. They're inconsiderate. We had a general manager. I remember a customer yelled at her for signing him up for insurance when he didn't ask for it. And she's just like, huh? Oh, well, it's like she was super like uncomfortable with any confrontation and pretended it didn't matter. And eventually I just got fed up. I nearly got in a fight with one of my coworkers, and he literally threw his gloves down and he walked up to me to fight me. And then I just walked off the job. Then I cussed him out another time, and I was yelling at him, and then I just walked off the job and quit. Boss called me, or the district manager or something called me on Monday because I knew him. He used to be a general manager, and asked for me, but I just didn't pick up. That was that. Do any of you watch the Super Bowl? I hope you don't, because what they're doing to Colin Kaepernick and their disregard for their players' safety. Bunch of white men trying to tell, it evokes very ugly imagery when they tell black men that they can't protest, they can't use their platform for, speaking out against police brutality and racism. Like, no, you do what we tell you. It's gross. Racists like Eric Harley and Gary McNamara cannot even, like their heads are spinning. They're dizzy when they even get close to the subject of racism. They're like, the Democrats are racist because they keep talking about race. Like, that's all they can do. That's as close as can ever get to saying how, and I'm not saying there aren't racist Democrats. We saw Virginia Governor Ralph Northam out himself as more and more racist by the second. And he was already racist, by the way. It wasn't like, this was just a long time ago, that picture in his yearbook of somebody in blackface and a Klan hood and a Klan outfit. It's not like he was just, that was a long time. That's it. He's had racist policies. He ran as a racist. Oh my goodness. But anyways, these guys are like, Democrats keep talking about race. Like, yeah, go on. What else? What other things do you think they have in common with the racists of 50 years ago that you seem to think all just died out and went away? And Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks were just nice people who wanted equality in a colorblind society. and that they were truly conservatives. What else can you draw as a comparison between either Republicans and Democrats today and the people who were demonstrating against black people being able to go to integrated schools or black people being able to vote? What else can they think of? Yeah, they can't think of anything. They're just like, well, they keep talking about race. They want to separate us by race. All they're saying is they hate that people criticize racism. That's it. They're like, we hate that people talk about this. So therefore, that to them is worse than police killing black people who are unarmed and brutalizing them and arresting them without cause. And you could see the video the other day of a cop like confiscating a woman's car for, I can't remember what, expired registration or something, and made her walk home in the cold, and he filmed it to humiliate her, and the video got online. I don't understand why these dummies like don't understand what they're doing when they film or when other people filmed will get out. Like you might have seen the video of 4 black men in I don't know if it was jail or prison, were handcuffed to a lunch table, and it was so disturbing. And a white supremacist, and everybody, like, I guess, in a lot of prisons you have to join a gang based on your skin, but so he unleashed this white guy in like some kind of white supremacist gang with a shiv or whatever, and he just ran around stabbing these guys, and they're running like in a circle around this circular table with their hands cuffed to it, and it's all on video. It's like, well, what the hell did these correctional officers think was going to happen when this video got out? Oh, but now don't talk about race. Then you're doing what the racists did. I guess they don't understand what racists did back when they didn't want black people and white people to be in the same spaces. They seem to think that all they did was bring up people's skin color. They don't seem to understand that they also hated black people and told all these racist lies that these guys still tell. No, they think if you bring up race even to criticize racism, therefore you remind them of people who wanted segregation. And come on, let's be clear. These guys would have never fought segregation, like Eric Harley, Gary McNamara, Ben Shapiro, Mark Levin. They would have hated, whoa, car nearly hit another car. Oh shit, they both nearly hit each other. They would have never fought for the civil rights movement because they would have considered that as participating too much in some kind of communist movement or pro-black, anti-white. They would have considered it like basically the same way Nazis do. Like, yeah, we're against it, but to be activists against it, it's a little too. It's bringing up division. It's sowing distrust. It's agitating, which is what they said about people like Martin Luther King. So don't watch the Super Bowl. See if I can remember how to get to this cafe I want to get to, and if I can find any damn parking. I guess I'll be able to, especially because it's Super Bowl Sunday. People are going to be elsewhere. Just want to get to a cafe. I am tired. Might just fall asleep in my car if it's possible. don't remember the name of the street, but I remember what it looks like. I almost feel like just sleeping in a motel tonight. I really don't want to spend the money. It's not that I mind sleeping in my car, it's I hate when it gets hot during the day. Even if I get a job paying like $25,000, that's the best I've ever been paid in my life. Oh, 33 years old. Piss poor. It's barely enough to get by around here. And for work that, if I'm like in TV, that I've spent a long time learning about and practicing, even though I'm not experienced in TV journalism, they're not paying for my training. It's like they haven't paid for the years I've spent learning how to make videos and edit. But that's just how it is. Going over a bridge now, a small bridge. What am I going to do? Am I even going to make it to the cafe, or am I just going to fall asleep in my car? And I'm actually glad the Super Bowl will be on. God, this is the street. Because it's less time music will be playing. Just calm and quiet. Although my first Super Bowl I worked at my job, I got sucker punched by two guys. These next streets, I'm not so sure I'm going to remember where to turn. Probably going to forget. Probablemente. Oh, shit, that word's hard for me in Spanish. Probablemente voy a olvidarlo. Lo voy a olvidar la calle en cual tengo que girar. A ver. Esta calle? No. Una más calle, más allá. Me duele la estómago. ¿Por qué tenía que comer tanto? ¿Por qué? ¿Y para qué? No esta calle. Tal vez la calle que viene. La próxima calle. Is it this one? Let's see. I'm so tired. Okay. I guess this one. I'm not sure. Hell if I know. I don't remember. Can't say. It's definitely not it. Getting close. I recognize this. I found the street. I think it's on the left or the right. I think. No, it's on the right, left. I see it. I can see it from here. Maybe I'll be able to park in front. Parking is so shitty in this area. Oh, I parked right in front. This is awesome. What do people say here? Sucker punch story, whatever. The guy sucker punched me. Not much to say. May as well pull up. Make it easier for someone else to pull in here. I went to the hospital after I was sucker punched because it would help, I guess, with the documentation for the police, which police didn't do anything, even though I think the cop was just annoyed by me. I don't know, because I gave him the security video. The guy's pictures, their full names, where they worked. Never got any follow-up. I tried calling him. He wouldn't call me back. I tried calling the police station. They said, you got to call the individual officer. So they never did anything about him. 2 guys, not just one. Never did a damn thing. Anyways, hi, Taib. I'm doing all right. I got to quit my job. I really hate my job. I hate the environment. I don't like being in a bar. Don't like being around people playing a ton of music. I mean, a lot of music playing. It's just not my kind of environment. It's really depressing. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'll fall asleep here or not. I don't think I can fall asleep. That's it. I'm going.